Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Oakland A's and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on
shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. Hard hit at third. Frazier is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Starling Marte, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera ranging into shallow right, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Justin Bour. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Stephen Piscotty would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Bour is on his way home. Now the relay home. Player won't get him. Now batting, Pablo Sandoval. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Malik.
Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So digging in now, Jose Reyes. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. In there at the letters 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Davis. 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. The pitch. Down the first. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Cabrera with a sliding stop. Got him. Now at the plate, Matt Olson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Davis now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Davis
squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 21, first trip to the plate for him in the ball game. A little bouncer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Adrian now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that misses low and away, ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Bohr is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leading off for Oakland, shortstop.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Pitch on the way. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. For Lowry, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And another foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Justin Bohr. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he's safe. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting
in is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses inside. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Right to Cabrera. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Asdrubal.
And this is low, ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to third. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard liner toward short, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping into the box, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Long throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Smith will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Here's Starling Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he is in there. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. And he in there with a
Right fielder.
action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Grounded back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Mets here in the fourth. First baseman.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. He singled his last time up. Ball one.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Lowry into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a ball 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-1, here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Pitch popped up. Number 21 is there for it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Ready now, Jonathan Lucroy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. To short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Ready once again. Matt Olson. He comes in 0 for 2. Number 60 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Lifted the other way to left center.
Number 60.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And he's safe. Here's Chris Davis now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bruce moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, number 21. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Now a long throw home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lowry.
And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. Sliding into the box, Starling Marte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Justin Bour. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The batter.
Into the box right now, fielder. Stephen Piscotty. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hansel Robles.
Please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 47.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman.
Drilled on the ground is short.
Cabrera.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now
Here's the
batting,
catcher, Travis
catcher.
d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
No.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Malik.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Digging in, Freddie Freeman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte ranging back to the track. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Standing in, Jay Bruce. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Step on the bag for 1. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Adrian now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Number 37 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
number 37.
Wilmer
Pinch hitting for the
Flores
Mets.
will come on to
Number
pinch
4.
hit now.
Wilmer Flores.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Wilmer Flores becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And, boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? As Dribble Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that. Striding in once again, number 21. Switch hitter batting left here.
Number 21.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Number 8.
He's set, and the pitch.
Jed
Swung on
Lowry.
and lifted in the air to left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. This one skied out toward right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. One there on to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now to the plate, Matt Olson.
The designated hitter, Matt
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Shea.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. The pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll reach first safely. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Yasmero Petit enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Ready with the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Todd Frazier now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. So coming to the plate as Dribble Cabrera. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Lowry. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll lead
Leading
things
for
off
Oakland,
as they look to perhaps
left fielder,
build on an
number 2,
already sizable
Chris
lead.
Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Anthony
Now
Schwartz.
pitching for the New York Mets, number 38.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Schwartz.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Calling for it, Smith. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, number 21. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jed Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Patrick Schuster comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Patrick Schuster.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Piscotty is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Malik Smith the next to hit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 19 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 28, Tommy Pham.
Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. 1 away. Colton Wong will stand in. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jed Jerko.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop.
And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Here's Starling Marte, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Stephen Piscotty.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong onto the grass. He tracks it down, and so digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. At the plate, Paul DeLong.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Paul DeLong.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And on one pitch, he's retired. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Batting 7th.
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Shot back up the middle. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in, number 41. Switch hitter batting left here.
The designated hitter.
First delivery 41. To him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 to Molina. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Piscotty, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, strike one.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And he'll dive back in. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
To short. And a dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jed Jerko. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's running towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty on his horse.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough one. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in the switch hitter, number 21. He stands in for the first time in this one. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pham. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Ready for another chance? Justin Bohr reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Throw over to first. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Next for the Cardinals,
Here's Dexter Fowler now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
This is flared out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Fowler. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now both runners on the move. There's a shot out to right center field. Piscotty rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Sandoval is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong is there, and he's retired here, 1 away. In now, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. DeLong is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, number 21. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Here's Jed Lowry now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Popped up. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends. Stepping up to the plate.
St. Louis. Shortstop, Paul DeLong.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in, number 41. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yadier Molina.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. And Lucroy's tag will come too late, safe at home plate. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Colton Wong will stand in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put your...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So striding in, Jed Jerko, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Starling Marte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Fowler is going to get there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Justin Bohr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty. A hit in 2 tries so far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
So striding in, Pablo Sandoval. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan Lucroy, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
Leading
far.
off for the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1. Ready once again, Paul DeLong. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ripped on the ground to first. Bohr is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Number 41.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a soft liner, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Outside, 2-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 21. 1 for 2 on his line. Tyler Lyons enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Starling Marte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Pham has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 41. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 41.
On the ground up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Number 37 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Set to deal on 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So digging in now, Justin Bohr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
1-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. No problem here, 1 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Third baseman, number 48.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pablo Sandoval is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Popped high in the air. Wong is there for it. And the inning is over. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Marcell Ozuna.
And here's a ball hit in the air. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Carpenter.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready now, Dexter Fowler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Scooped up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now at the plate, Paul DeLong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. And the runner's coming home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr is there, and he puts this one away for the... In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard to the right side. Taken in by Carpenter, and he is out on the tag. At the plate, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Number 21 would be next. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 21. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Throw won't get him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Jed Lowry now. Comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1. The tag, and he is out at third. Digging in the switch hitter, number 41. Switch hitter batting left here. Patrick Schuster comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 62, Patrick Schuster.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Molina.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.